Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. It's actually afternoon for me. I'm usually on in the mornings, but it's actually early afternoon because this morning I had to get up first thing in the morning and go down to get my heart checked results. Have to go in 6 months, but basically again he says, have to eat salt on everything. Even bacon, and he gives himself a chuckle. Salt on everything. Salt on bacon. Okay. And go get a checkup again in 6 months. So it's the vasovagal syncope due to my low blood pressure and stress. Right, that's all good. And a little thickening in the one carotid artery he's not concerned about. So, but I guess it's stuff to keep an eye on, right? Self-care. Oh well, that's how it goes. Anyway, let's get into her for today. Start our smudge here. Because it is a Thursday, right? Make sure we do our smudges at least Tuesdays and Thursdays. Every day's good. Develop our routines and habits. Oh, yeah. Oh. In pain. Yeah, I slept in this morning. Right? Well, hey, at least a 16-year-old got up and got himself off to school. Didn't bother waking me up or anything. I guess he did actually wake me up. It was his text that woke me up. I'd hit the snooze on my alarm and then just slept through it. Yeah, but yeah, didn't bother waking up his brothers or his brother or sister or his mother here. Mom's usually up. It's not like, oh, Mom's usually up. I wonder what's going on. Nope. Not here. Not here. Kind of have to be taught to have those kinds of thoughts now, don't we? Sometimes I think we have to be taught to be considerate, because we are born as focused on ourselves. First of all, thinking we're extensions of our parents. Let's see, I'm trying to make some room here. Excuse me. Here. Alrighty, then. Did you get that? Did I hold that up for you? Yeah, I give you so tired. So tired. Medicine's starting to kick in. Still achy because driving that early is tough. So let's call in. Call back all of our energies to us to be here now with us. Calling back all of our energies from the east, the path of illumination, clarity, place of fire, the place of man. And calling back all of our energies from the south, that's the childhood, the innocence, the place of the waters, the emotions. And calling back all of our energies from the west, that's the physical, the earth, that's the woman, place of introspection. And calling back all of our energies from the north, that's the wisdom years, the air, the mental. We walk our earth road, our earth walk. Red road goes from childhood, right? Figure out what's the intent. What do we intend to be when we grow up? Right? Work towards that. And then we get up into our wisdom years in the north and we become a teacher of that. We learn that life is our teacher. We can look back at a life review and learn from that. See that what life has taught us. East to west is the blue over to spirit as the sun, right? And it's spirit that helps manifest our needs. We don't do that on our own. It manifests through us. Ideas and needs manifested when we connect with spirit and allow it to work through us. East to west, right? The fire, passion, spontaneity. It comes from and it ignites us. And that light, let it burn bright. Above, below, and within. Oh, yow. Okay, let's spread these out. Oh. Okay. Ow. Okay, overall. in the mail. Okay. Main theme for today is that nurturing. Gotta nurture yourself. I do. I need to nurture myself. 13 is the woman number, 13 moons. So, lucky number 13. Ow. That's what I need, is nurturing myself today. I wanted to put this out because I've been doing them every day, and I was not going to do it today, but I am. That's what I'm going to do, right? And that's protecting my energy. Be a generous protector of your own energy. You got to nurture yourself, because if you're all tapped out, if you got no energy, how can you help anybody else? What are you going to do to help them? See, I'm tired and I feel like I'm going all off and blah, blah, but hopefully today will still be kind of helpful. Right? Maybe, hey, I'm tired too. Okay, you're not the only one feeling that way, right? So, no worries. I'm drained. It's a nurturing day for me too. All of us need to take that time to nurture ourselves. Remember, we call this Therapy Thursdays? What's that therapy for you, right? A physical therapy? Is it emotional therapy? What kind of therapy do you need? Be that generous protector in those needs that you have, right? The biggest guy was the one that kept guard, right? So, but he'd get the morsels first and get all the best, because he's the one that's put in the dangerous position while everybody's in raiding the things, right? The big guy watches. So, raccoons are they oriented? They don't leave any little ones behind. I remember even just my own personal experience watching raccoons swim and stuck in the pool, and they were helping the other one out. So they work together. They work as a team, right? And they nurture each other, nurturing and support. We need to do that. What? Yes, like everything, it all begins within. So let's start protecting our own energies, right? Oh, excuse me. And opening up and allowing that to work through us, right? Instead of using our own energies, we open up and tap into the universal energy and allow that to work through us. And then we don't feel so tired and drained, right? We can open up to that source. That's our generous protector, right? The great oneness divine is there for us all. To open up and allow that to work through us and nurture us. Yeah, we're going to reflect today first before any actions being taken. Tired. It's nurturing, right? So let's take a reflect. As we're nurturing ourselves, or whatever that is for you. Because nurturing could be, like for me, I need some rest. Maybe for you it's something else. Maybe you need to get out today, and that would nurture your spirit, help you get that energy, right? That's where we go looking inside. We pray for that inner peace. Find that inner peace within ourselves. So we need to go to that still, quiet place within to find that. Right? And where can we find that? Right? The void! Potential miracle. So we're opening up to that potential miracle. So we're focusing on those energies of nurturing ourselves, praying for that inner peace so that we can open up to that potential miracle that's coming in, opening up to the unlimited potential within us. So we're not limiting ourselves, we're opening up to allowing spirit to flow through us freely, uninhibited, right? And that brings us that peace. And as we're feeling it, more peace in ourselves, we're spreading that out and it trickles out. And there's a miracle in itself right there, right? We have peace on earth. We all do that, right? We protect our own energies. We protect our own power. We don't give our power away. We keep it here where it's needed. Inside, inner peace, nurturing, putting on our own oxygen masks before we go help anybody else. It is so important for us to do. Because when we don't, we can end up feeling resentful. And then all that help that we wanted to do, we're adding some very negative, nasty energies into it. Maybe even some resentments. And then how does that help? Me personally, I don't feel it so helpful if it's putting somebody out. For my fears of feeling like a burden, and I think I might have shared this before, that when somebody tells me all the trouble that they had to go through just to help me, makes me feel more of a burden, and I pull back and thinking that I can do it all on my own. So I know I'm not the only one out there, and that's the reason why I share that. There is people where you need to ask what it is that they need, and if you can do it, then do it. If you have to rearrange stuff or whatever, and you're going to feel resentful doing it, it's probably best just for you to say no. That would be, and offer them your distant prayers, right? Sending them that supportive energy if it's not something you can do physically. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? Instead of rearranging and putting yourself out and then feeling resentful, and then maybe that damaging the relationship with that person or whatever that is for you. Does that make sense? If you need anything cleared up, please ask questions. Feel free to ask questions about anything that I talk about if you wanted some more clarity on that. Or, you think it might pertain to something personal, and you might need some help to get some clarity in your own. I would for sure do that. So you send me private messages, the email's on there. So yeah, okay. And then that action, as we're reflecting, getting that inner peace, we're opening up because we're nurturing ourselves, taking care of our energy, and opening up to that potential miracle, the unlimited miracles and energy. Unlimited vision of all that we can be. And then how are we going to take that action on that today? Right here. Okay. So that action then today is that intent. Focus. What is that intent? Are you intending on finding peace within? Are you intending to change cycles? What is your intention, right? Are you intending to help, but then feel resentful, so that's not helping? What is that? Sending out those actions, stating your intentions out loud to the universe, whatever that is for you, right? That aggressiveness, allowing it to come, right? We don't need to be aggressive about it. The assertiveness. Sometimes colds need aggressive action. Not colds, but illnesses. You need to stay up all night to fight fever sometimes. Fever is not necessarily a bad thing. So they just they're doing their work, fighting off the germs in the bodies, right? So what's the intentions? What are you intending with all your actions? Whatever action that you take, do it with focused intention, right? I'm clearly stepping out of the side. I'm intending to get out of my own way and allowing that universal energy to work through me, right? Sometimes our personalities and egos can be very aggressive and think that they had to get control, right? But we need to intentionally let go of that, of the aggression that we feel, anything that we feel that is holding us back or stopping us from that expansion. And it's holding us from our inner peace. It's disrupting our inner peace, whatever that is. So the full intentions, whatever actions that you take, do it with full intentions. And do it assertively and non-aggressively, but being firm in who you are, because you know who you are better than anybody else. Except for the one who made you, really. Okay, we're going to throw this one as a top one and this one as a bottom one. Because, as you see, I've got a blue and a blue. So it's two animal things to be stealthy. So we'll look at that. Stealthy. Look at the secrets of yourself. What do you hide from yourself? The camouflage. Are you just trying to blend in with everybody? These are top to bottoms at medicines. Because that's sacred space. Because if you're hiding and you're keeping it all to yourself, right, nobody's going to see that. They're not going to respect that unless you first respect yourself. So the intention is respect yourself, respect your sacred space, and others will do that too. Don't blend in. Don't think you have to hide. Right? And there's sometimes we do. Sometimes we need to step back into the shadows. Right? Maybe it's those that aren't getting it, that aren't getting out of their own way. Some that are too aggressive towards us, whatever that is for you. So what is that for you today? Okay, there's our little quickie. So respect that little being inside of you. Stand out, shine your light bright. There's no need to hide, right? And listen deeper than what's being said, and look beyond what's being shown, right? Because it's the void. We're opening up to the potential miracle. We don't know what's going to happen. Creator does. So we just must open up and allow that energy to work through us with full intention of helping to be that change we wish to see in the world, right? Helping to be that open vessel and that channel for great oneness divine to work through us. So open up to that, whatever that is for you. Okay, let me shout out for Daddy. The numbers 13, 46, 1, 25, 44, 33, 23, and 29. All right, happy Thursday, people, or whatever day it is that you're watching. Happy day to you, and have a great one, too. Okay, swinging. Biggest heart hugs ever. Thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do, because, yeah, this world needs you. So thank you. Thank you for being you. A wonderful, blessed day. Peace.